This is Dabu7 with some underground world news this very first day of 2017. I want to start off here with the famed Hollywood sign in Los Angeles. Apparently it was vandalized to read Hollyweed. Now, some of you guys might remember back in the day there was an individual, Danny Finegood, who did this several times. He originally put the sign to say Hollyweed January 1st, 1976. And that was in celebration of the state's then more relaxed marijuana laws that were beginning to take effect. He also then changed it to Hollywood in a protest in 1987 against Oliver North in the Iran-Contra affair. And then he also changed it in 1990 to where it said Oil War, protesting the Gulf War. But he had passed away in 2007, so it looks like someone has taken the reins, taken it upon themselves to go up here and do this. And like I said, it's falling on the day that he originally started this, so it's kind of honoring the move that he made. And obviously, it's pointing to their liking of weed. So it wasn't the original man, just want to let that be known. He has since passed away, but this is what people are saying as they're passing the Hollywood Hills. And also, in terms of California here, let's look at the quake map. A lot going on yesterday, New Year's Eve and everything else. And didn't have time to report on this massive swarm that was going on. And you can see it's still happening here in Southern California. Although this doesn't do it the justice of as to what it was doing yesterday, because all the quakes have fell off the earthquake map. Now, yesterday, if you came over to the earthquake map, you would have never seen another quake across the whole globe. Not a single one. Because there were so many quakes coming from Brawley, from this one spot. Now, if you guys remember, I did a video a while back, earthquake update video. This is the Salton Sea here. There is, back out just a little bit here, there is a couple fault lines that run down through here. One stops here, and then they crack and they break apart, and then they pick up in a conjunction just south of this area, right here near Brawley. So this is definitely some plate activity. These are the smaller plates that run down through here that are connected to the San Andreas Fault or run parallel to the San Andreas, as I showed in another video. But the swarm is it's unusual to say the least, all over the place here in Brawley. And you can see really hitting the downtown area of Brawley. As far as big quakes, we haven't seen any. We do have a comet that is inbound, well, that you could have seen last night right next to the moon. If you guys caught any images of that, let me know. Dabu7yahoo.com. Sometimes there seems to be a correlation between incoming bodies in space and quakes here on planet Earth. And the lone quake we have out here, right there near the New Madrid, Tiptonville, Tennessee. Now, last night we also had an event that happened in Turkey, what they're calling a terror attack, and it wasn't long after that the ISIL militants or ISIS militants were claiming that they had something to do with it. Now, there was a little video clip that they put out that originally, it came out almost instantly. It came out almost instantly. How? With all the chaos, gunmen still on the scene, people still being shot, the guy in the control room with the camera shoot it over to a news place? I highly doubt it. It just reeks of something not right. I'm not saying people didn't get killed in this event. Of course, I have to continue to dig deeper here to get some of the evidence. But a massive event did go down here, as they're saying these individuals were dressed as Santa Claus, came into this nightclub and just started shooting. There were mixed reports. Now they're saying that 39 people were killed at this nightclub. And, as far as who was behind it and how it was all done, like I said, it was claimed by the boogeyman, ISIL, which you guys should know who's behind that. The headlines, once you figure that out, the headlines start to read something completely different. And as more and more people start to wake up to this, this isn't going to work anymore. I almost feel like they're going into a mode where they're trying to throw everything in the kitchen sink out there. Problem is this, is people in Europe, people in the United States, people globally are waking up to the sham of who ISIS really is, who's funding them, who's training them, the whole nine, which means that they are an extension of that beast arm. Okay, and once everybody starts to realize this, it's over with. Then the boogeyman doesn't, then you can just go straight to the people that created it, and you can hold them accountable. Ain't nothing gonna stop till you cut the head off the snake anyway. Now, I have a big video I'm gonna be dropping called The Truth Like It's Never Been Told. Make sure you keep your eyes peeled for it. I had already recorded it. It was 90 minutes long, and as I go to upload it, it says corrupted file. Imagine that. So I'm going to redo that to get it out there, and like the title says, the truth like it's never been told. I just drop bombs and I dump it all on the table, and sometimes it takes time in a longer video to do that. So I pack it full of everything. And as an update to the inauguration event, we look to have a lot of hands on deck for that event. Unfortunately, I'm not sure if it's going to be one that I can make. The last minute stuff and trying to get somewhere of that big of magnitude, everywhere sold out. And any places that are open are like triple the price. So if I'm not there on the ground, we're definitely going to have a full squad all over the place. And we're going to need someone at the helm anyway to kind of be overseeing all this stuff. So if it ain't me, it'll be Casey. Regardless, I'm going to be screencasting a lot of their footage over onto my channel. And regardless, you can find inauguration coverage on my channel, exclusive footage, interviews, and if they want to start some crazy crap down here in the streets, we're going to have eyes and ears all over the place, showing people who it is, where they started, where they go in the end, the whole nine. So you can see who's out here really causing the chaos, who's training them, who's funding them, the whole nine. Once again, hit me up, dabu7yahoo.com. You got any information? Make sure you're following me on Twitter for the latest updates. And for those of you still staying sharp out there and keen and practicing your prepping situations and stocking up on goods, make sure to check out the Essential Drugstore. Well, we got them as a sponsor. Chose to go through these guys specifically so people out there had an avenue to go down to stock up on medicine before a crisis. So it's there for now if you guys need it. I'll leave links below. And until next time, this has been Dabu7 with some underground world news. This is January 1st, 2017. And this is Illuminati.